So real numbers consisting of what? First of all, you are seeing natural number, the first column. Okay, you can see what is meant by natural numbers. So second is a set of whole numbers. Whole numbers are starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and going on. So these two are infinity collection. The next one, third one is the set of integers. So what is extra added to whole numbers? The negative of natural numbers is alone added with the whole number, with the set of whole number. Then we will get a integers. Okay. So next is a rational number. What is rational number? Is that the number which you can return in a fractional form. That means p by q form for some value of p and q, but q does not be 0. This is only condition. Q does not be 0. It must be written in the form of p by q. That is called a rational number. So the remaining number, the numbers which are not rational, are called irrational. The last set is given as irrational. Okay. So these all numbers, this all set of numbers together is called real numbers. Okay. So this is the set of this full collection of numbers is called a real number. So the real number means all the complete set of numbers which we use is called real numbers. There are numbers other than real. They are called imaginary numbers, but you will study it later. If you are continue studying mathematics in higher classes, if you are continue studying mathematics in higher classes, you will study before your +2 class, you will learn that name. But imaginary number. Okay, so imaginary numbers are there, but we are learning only up to real numbers. That means which we have used in real life situations. We are dealing with the numbers that are called real numbers. Okay, so in this whole collection, we are concentrating first three sets. First three sets we are revising once again: natural number, whole number, and integer. These three collection of numbers which we are dealing in this chapter, we are thinking only about these three collections. First of all, natural number, I have already told. These are the numbers which we used to count, counting numbers from 1 to infinity. They are used to count. This is infinity collection. Second one is also infinity collection, but it is starting from 0. That's only the difference. One more number is added to that infinity set. Even though only one number is added, that also an infinite collection. Third one is integers. The same set of numbers, same set of natural numbers, reverse values are also added to the set. So you will get negative infinity. It is start from where? Is starting from infinity and ending to infinity. That is the property of integers. But whole number, there is a starting number, that is 0. In natural number also, there is a starting number. The starting number is 1. Here starting number is 0. Here starting number is negative infinity and the ending number is positive infinity. Okay. So next slide. While we are arranging integers depending on their value. If we are arranging integers depending on their value, we will get a line called a number line. Okay. So what is number line? Number line is an arrangement of numbers depending on its values. Okay. So what happened in number line if we are moving towards left side? If we are moving towards left side, the value will become smaller and smaller. Value is decreasing again and again if we are moving towards left side. Same way, the value will get increased if we are moving right side. Okay, it will increase and again increase and again increase it if you are going towards right side. So what you can observe is that if you are if a negative number, for a negative number, if the absolute value become greater, the value becomes smaller. Okay, this is a basic concept already you have studied in 6th standard. The previous class you have studied in the same chapter, same concepts. If your absolute value is increasing in negative side, actually the value is becoming decreasing. So this is the property of real number and this is the property of number line. As a number line, this is happening. Okay, in next slide we can see. This is what I have said. So value decreases towards left side and the value increases towards right side. So where the condition, where the situations where we use negative number. In daily life, you may familiar with the negative number in some situations. One is a negative number is any number that is less than 0. That is already you know. Here it is given in this heading. Negative numbers are denoted by minus sign. Before the number we put a negative sign, and for a positive number we put a positive sign in front of number. But in our daily life we are familiar with the positive number. We are widely using positive number, so that in frequent positive numbers we have frequent use. So we do not put positive sign. If you are simply writing a number, that means that is a positive number. Okay. If you write 3, that means that is positive value 3. Okay. If it is a negative value, that is compulsory. You have to put a negative sign in front of the number. So this is what I have said. And in our daily life, the numbers which we are using is in real life examples of negative numbers includes temperature. In bank balance also we use negative values. Okay, so negative values will be denoted to mention these things in our daily life. So next there is a question: which integers lies between -8 and -2, which is the largest integer and the smallest integer among them? You have to listen this carefully. So first thing you must remember is that about our number line. You must imagine about the position of -8 and -2 in number line. Okay, so basically you must know where is -8 and where is -2 in a number line. So which is smaller and which is larger? You know, when a number is getting larger or the absolute value is getting larger, the value of negative, then if it is a negative number, its value is getting smaller. Okay, so -8 is smaller number and -2 is larger, and -8 is smaller than or less than -2. Then what is next to number, next to the digit -8? That will be -7. -8, then -7, -6, then like that, so on. We can arrive at to -2. This is the answer. Integers between -8 and -2 are what? -7, -6, etc. up to -3. So among the number, which is the largest number? Among the number, the largest one is -3. So the numbers between, the word between is important. So between means that it does not include -8 and -2. Okay, these are the upper limit and lower limit, and the number between does the term between does not mean the numbers are not included. So between -8 and -2, the integer largest is -3, and the smallest integer is -7. So what is happening in positive value? That is reverse in negative case. If in positive case, which will be larger? That is obviously you know from LKG class, the smallest number is 3 and the largest number is 7. So in the negative case, this case will be reverse. Okay. Next is we can move to next. This is an important portion on addition and subtraction of integers. Okay. With regards to this, I will share a video in your Schoology account. You can watch the video and you can understand the concept very well. That's a very simple video on addition and subtraction of integers. That means we are doing the addition and subtraction with the negative values and the positive values together. Okay. So let's see. So this is what happening in a number line. Here, first example is explaining what is happening if we are adding 3 to 6. Adding 3 with 6, what is happening? 3 values we are jumping towards right side. So if it is addition, that is a positive value. Positive side is right side. That's why we are jumping or we are moving towards right side. And how many jump we are moving? How many times we are jumping? 3 times, because we have to add 3. 3 means 3 times 1. So what is the value of 1? 1 means this much distance. So this much distance, this much distance means 0 to 1. 0 മുതൽ 1 വരെയുള്ള ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് 3 ടൈംസ് ചേരുന്നതാണ് 3 അല്ലേ? 1ന്റെ വാല്യൂ 3 പ്രാവശ്യം കൂടുന്നതാണ് 3. സോ 3 ആഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് പകരം ഫോർ ആഡിങ് 3 we are jumping 3 times right side from 6. We are starting from 6, jumping 3 times. So we arrive at 9. That's why happening 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. This is the logic. This is a this is a basic thing you have already learned. The same logic we have to use in the integer addition. In integer addition and subtraction, we are using the same logic of jumping. Only the direction and the position only you have to consider. Okay. So that next example is minus 6 plus 3. Here it is 6 plus 3. Then what happens if it is minus 6 plus 3? The answer become minus 3. How it happen? Just to see in the picture, this is minus 6. Minus 6 place is 6 places before 0. 0 ക്ക് മുമ്പുള്ള 6th place ആണ് minus 6. Okay, this is minus 1, minus 2, like that, minus 6. Then from minus 6, you are jumping 3 times. You are jumping towards right side. What's the reason? You are jumping towards right side because it is positive. Positive side is right side. So that if it is positive, you are jumping towards right side. So you are arriving at the answer. The answer is minus 3. All of you got it? I hope all of you are understanding this. You will arrive at minus 3. Okay. Next, third example. You can see in the third row. Minus 6 plus minus 3. Both are negative values. Here, this is a third step. We are thinking a different example. Both the numbers are negative numbers. So what is happening is, first of all, you are thinking what is the first number is minus 6. And you are jumping is positive means you have a tendency to go right side. But again, you are seeing negative. Okay, so you have reversed. So this is positive. You have to move right. But again, the value to be added is a negative. Okay, so that the addition should be happen with a negative value. So the answer will become negative. First of all, you have to think only one thing. If a negative value is added, that means subtraction. Negative values addition means subtraction. That is always going backward. Okay, so minus 6 plus minus 3. That's why it is minus 3 is adding. You are going backward. Minus 3. 3 jumps towards left side. So you will arrive at minus 9. Okay. So in next slide, this another way the same concept is explained. Okay. Same concept is explained in a different way. Here addition. This is also addition of integers. Addition of positive and negative numbers together. Here we are adding 7 plus minus 4. Minus 4 and 7 is added. So what is happening? Here the positive value we use red color, and the negative value we use blue color. So here in the blue color means that is negative value, and the red color means positive value. So how much negative value is here is shown with the blue color. So minus 4 is here, so that it is blue. So 4 blue dots are there. Positive 7 is there, so you can see 7 dots, red dots are there. Then next thing, positive and negative are mutually opposite. So one positive and one negative cancel. Again, one negative and one positive cancel. So negative and positive cancel each other. Then what is remaining? We are cutting them. So after removing them, what is remaining? Positive or negative, which is more is remaining. Okay. So here it is clear. The remaining is 3 red dots. So 3 red dots means 3 positive values. So the answer is what? This 3. What 3 it is? It is positive 3, because red means that is positive. We are taking red as positive. So the answer is 7 plus minus 3 is positive. 7 plus minus 4 is equal to positive 3. Okay. So this is the same way. Actually, the addition of negative 4 is same as addition of negative 4 is same as subtraction of positive 4. Okay, I repeat this sentence. I will repeat once again. Addition of addition of negative 4 is same as subtraction of positive 4. Okay, here the negative 4 is added. This is same as subtraction of positive 4. 7 plus minus 4 is same as 7 minus 4. That's all. Okay, in simple way, 7 plus minus 4 is same as 7 minus 4. Next, we can move to another slide. Here, a few examples are given. A few rules we have to keep in mind. We can, without thinking about number line or without imagining the number line and movement and jumping, no, that is not easy always to think the jumping, moving, or cutting the dots. These all things, these are actually concepts, but it is difficult to remember all these things again. So we have to keep a few rules in our mind. If you are keeping a few rules in our mind, then we can easily do the addition of integers. Okay. So first of all, look at the first rule. If both the numbers have same sign means whether both are positive or both are negative. If both are positive or both are negative, what to do? First, you have to add the digits and put the same sign. First, you have to add the digit and put the same sign. So what you are doing? Both are same sign, 4 and 3. Same sign. What are the sign? Both are positive values. We have already discussed, if the numbers are positive, no need to put negative sign in front of the number. Okay. So both the numbers are positive values. So you can just add the numbers and put the sign. Okay, just add the numbers and put the sign. What is the sign here? Positive. So positive, if you put or if you leave, there is no effect. You can directly add and write the answer. Okay. So second example, there is also similar. Both the numbers are same sign. -4, -3. You are adding, you will get a, just simply add the number and put the same sign. Third example is also same. Both are negative values. -5 plus -5. Both are negative values, -5. Here also you are doing what? The third example also. You are just adding the number and putting same sign. You are putting same sign and just adding the number. Okay. Here, second rule. That's the first rule. What was the first rule? Revise the first rule before we going to second rule. First rule is, if sign are same, what to do? We are simply adding the number and putting the same sign. If both numbers are positive, answer is also positive. If both the numbers are negative, answer is also negative. This is the case where we feel confusion. Second rule deals with the case where you feel confusion. Okay. Here, what do you feel the confusion? Here, if you are seeing the result, then just remember the thing which we have studied in two practical examples. One is about jumping through number line and cutting the dots. Okay, cancelling the dots. Using the these two examples, through practical examples, you can think the rule. Okay, you can understand the meaning of the rule. If the signs are different, if two numbers have different sign, what we have to do? Find their difference and put the sign of large absolute value number. Okay. So if one number is positive and other is negative, that is mean by two signs are different. If two numbers are there, we have to add them, and there both of the number have different sign. First, we are simply subtracting small number from large number. Here we are taking the small number in terms of their absolute value. For example, -7 and 3. Obviously, the first example, look at the first example. In -7 and 3, in the example, just look on the first example. In -7 and 3, obviously, you know -7 is smaller number and 3 is larger number. But you have to think the absolute value. That means you have to only look at the digit, not in the sign. Do not look on the sign, just look on the digit. 7 is greater, right? 7 is greater and 3 is smaller. So smaller number has to subtract it from large number. So large number is 7 and small number is 3. You have to subtract 7 minus 3. You will get to 4. Then after getting the answer, think about the sign. After getting the answer, think about the sign. What is the sign? Negative is the sign. So you are putting negative. Second example also similar. 7 plus minus 3. You are simply subtracting. You will get a, you are simply subtracting small number from large number. 7 minus 3. You will get a 4. And the large number is what? Positive. The large absolute value is positive value. So the answer is positive. Positive value, no need to put sign. If you are putting sign also, there is no error. If you are putting positive 4 or 4, both are same. Okay. The third example also similar. 10 plus minus 25. You are subtracting 25 minus 10, you will get 15. And the large value is 25. Large absolute value is 25. So that you are putting the sign of large absolute values. That means the sign of 25. That is negative in the answer. So answer is negative 50. So this is about the addition of integers. So in the picture also you can see yellow means positive and red means negative. Positive is more. The answer is positive answer. Here positive is less. Yellow is positive. Positive is less and negative is more. The answer is negative. So which is more? The answer will be, belongs to that sign. If negative value is more there, the answer, the resultant will become negative. If positive is more, the resultant will become positive.